It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't get.
How y'all doing, baby? It is Sunday. It's not only Sunday, it's Easter Sunday. And so I want to say happy Easter to all our Christian friends and happy Passover to our Jewish friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. I didn't know if we was going to have anybody here on an Easter Sunday, but I'm so tickled that y'all are. Michael James was the first one to jump in. Happy Easter to you too, my friend. Dwayne Dwizzle jumped in. Richard Phillips is here. Thank you very much. And Stephanie Dean. I don't know where Jay is. I would imagine he's somewhere nearby. Randy Peterson. Woo pig. Buddy Michael J is here. Sherry P, who should be getting her package on the 7th, dear. On April 7th, you should have a big old box come to your house. Anyway, thank you for being here, darling. Teresa Diggum, our artist of the house. Paulette Pacifico, all the way from Long Island, New York, whose name I just love. Tammy Ames, Nan Lovely, is with us, and we'll talk about her in just a second. Gene Shanky is here. Michael Foobister. I'm sorry, messed that up for you. Our own Bernadette Pree, Dorothy Tyndall, Rex Trek is with us, Dwayne, got you, Dwayne, Deb Corbin, Martha Oliveira, Randy Curvin, Rantin' Randy is in the house, baby. We always appreciate it. Anytime Randy Curvin comes in, go by and check him out. Rantin' Randy's Patriot Group, True Patriot Group, check him out. He uses his voice every day, and we appreciate him so much. Niles White, is with us. Michael Johnson, and oh Lord, Janda Shedler. I hope Luke and Lindsay are okay. Yes, I know their names, baby. I never forget their names. Debbie Marie, Andrew Matheson, new name I haven't seen before, but thank you for being here. Pat Hunter, and let me catch up with everybody here. Timothy Coleman is with us. And it just flew on by. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. It was a beautiful weekend down here in South Texas. I hope wherever you were, the weather was good and you had a wonderful, the best day that you could possibly have for an Easter Sunday. Put it like that. Anyway, I'm glad y'all are here because we have important shit to discuss. So turn on your decoder rings and let's get after it. A looming disaster. A looming environmental disaster is what they're calling it out in Florida, near Tampa, where a 77-acre, 800 million gallon holding tank that is holding back some nasty shit from a phosphate plant that was a fertilizer plant back from 1960 to 2001. They shut it down, so it's been shut down for 20 years. And one of the banks, one of the dams, retaining walls holding that in, had a lateral shift, they said, and they're afraid that it's gonna fail. So they have had to evacuate 320 homes out of that area because this water has some nasty ass shit in it, including radium and uranium, amongst a bunch of other shit. That Ron DeSantis, the governor there, has declared it a possible disaster and evacuated all, and the prison. Well, they didn't evacuate the prison, because they're prisoners. They just moved them to the second floor. That's bad, people. If you want to see why we have to have some environmental change in this country, it ain't far to find looming environmental disasters all across this country. That holding tank is just one. Look at coal sludge and shit up in the Appalachians and nuclear waste from nuclear. We have some hazardous shit all over the place. But anyway, that's the big looming disaster out there. And the other disaster was going to be Matt Gaetz, but I don't know if that's such a disaster. It is a disaster in the sense of the crimes that he's accused of. But watching him go down in flames, priceless. But that's not what pissed me off today. Today, what pissed me off was a story I heard about and saw about our old buddy Donnie. The other guy that screwed up this country for 4 years, raped it as much as he can, took all the money out that he could, and then hauled ass. That guy. Remember the con man, Trump University, shit like that, Trump charities, the Trump dog charity that they steal from. They're a scumbag family. And now they're having to be forced to pay back $120 million. $120 million that he scammed from his own minions out there, his own little followers out there. And evidently the scam was, hey, we're desperate here. This is way back before the election. We need money. Donate. And they talked these idiots into making a donation. A one-time donation, they thought, but it wasn't a one-time donation. The Trump campaign kept coming back time and time and time, emptying some of these people's bank accounts. In one story they pointed out, and I wanted to point this out to you because it shows you who that scumbag and his family are. A 63-year-old woman, Stacy Blatt, a cancer sufferer in hospice, last September was listening to Rush Limp-Dick, all right, before he died. And here's a good reason why. Anyway, Rush was talking about how the Trump campaign needed money to win the campaign, win the election. That's why we need your money. So Stacy, through the kindness of her heart, donated $500 that night. One-time donation of $500. Except it wasn't a one-time donation. As a matter of fact, the campaign took that $500 and then came back the next day and took out another $500. This is mid-September. And they continued taking $500 a week out of her account until mid-October, when her account was frozen because they had tapped it dry. And the reason they found out it was frozen because her electric bill and stuff wasn't paid. Took every dime she had. A cancer patient who, for her own reasons, decided to donate to him. And he stole it. Robbed her blind. Now they're having to pay back $100. So she's not the only one this happened to. You think you're a Trump supporter? No. You're deep pockets for whatever he can get out of your ass. We caution everybody. Don't donate to his ass. Don't give him a dime. Don't buy his merchandise because he's laughing all the way to the bank. And it's disgusting. It's just one more outrage of the previous turd. But hey, it's Easter Sunday. So you know that Donnie put out an Easter message. Happy Easter to all, including our radical left crazies who rigged our presidential election and want to destroy our country. Well, happy freaking Easter. What, did the Easter Bunny not shove an egg up your butt? Lord have mercy. That's his Easter message. The man it will never go away. He's always going to be out there until he's in prison for one of these scams or the crimes he committed. He's going to be a constant gnat in your ear. And this time it's happy Easter. And oh, by the way, the radical Democrats are out to destroy your country. Yeah, I don't think that's who it is. I think it's a bunch of QAnon supporting, Trump loving, crazy idiots who, by the way, now believe Donnie's coming back in August. Don't worry. Donnie's going to be re-implemented as president come August. That's what Q says now. So I guess who knows what's going to happen in August. But they keep hanging on to their little conspiracy theories and all that shit. It's just funny. Anyway, the other story was Matt Gaetz. And what can I say except, shit. Hurry up and get on with this stuff because I want to laugh a little harder as he just crashes and burns, and I hope he goes to jail for his crimes. And that's exactly what they are. What is it with these people? You know, they're just disgusting. You know, I thought the right was all anti. That's what Q is. Hey, they're all about saving the children. Why don't you start in the Republican Party? It seems there's a lot of them in danger from them. Not only on a sexual nature, but in pure living out here. The Republican Party would just as soon strip us of everything and make sure that they get their big tax cut for the big corporations, because that's what I heard on the talk shows this morning was Biden's big infrastructure plan, and how it's not an infrastructure plan, it's a big tax increase. Yeah, on the very wealthy and the corporations. That's who the Republican Party will always come to the rescue of. Your ass, not so much. They'll declare a disaster and move you out before the dam breaks. But, don't worry about it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. That's what the Republicans say. Well, the Democrats want to fix the shit now because it all needs fixing now. Anyway, let me see. I got to go to right there to see. Hey.
Before we do that, you're skipping something very important.
Do you want to start with that?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
because,
we're going to start with that.
Yeah, we're going to start with that before we get to Discord. So
right.
Just give us one quick second, y'all. We are bringing back
2 for Blue.
2 for Blue.
We are bringing back 2 for Blue. And not only are we bringing back 2 for Blue, it's who we're bringing it back for. It's one of our own Blue Dot members who has been a Blue Dot member for a while. And that's Aaron Trombley. And out of Monroetown, New York, and she is running for I hope I'm saying that right, Monroetown. That's what we'd say it down in Louisiana, Monroe Town Council in New York, and she is our very first 2 for Blue. Now she hasn't got a website put up yet. So we don't have that capability yet for her.
But you can go communicate with her via Facebook.
You can go communicate with her. She has stepped up, baby. This is exciting. This is what I love to see. It and obviously a much younger candidate on the Democratic side stepping up where she sees a need in her community where she thinks she can make an impact. So on Facebook, you can see her at Aaron for Morrow Council on Facebook, as y'all can see there, or on you can email her at Aaron for Mora, I'm saying that all wrong, council, y'all can see it right there, at gmail.com. You can contact her, encourage her, and
ask how you can help.
Yeah, if you can donate to her campaign or give moral support or whatever it takes. She is a Blue Dot and has been for a long time, Earth Mom in New York. And I'm so proud of her running for office. And how cool is that? That one of our Blue Dots decided, hey, yeah, I think I can kick this other guy's ass and move in there and do the right thing. And so, yeah, I'm just tickled to death. So we'll show that again later on.
Yes, and we got a little banner going down at the bottom.
Yeah, got a little banner. I haven't seen it, but
yeah, no, it comes up every so often. It's an intermittent thing, but we're gonna leave that there because we want to show our support for Erin and try to get some attention going her way.
Yes, get her set up for her run up there, and it starts small. Who knows? Next thing you know, Congresswoman. senator. We don't know. You start small and you end up big, baby. It's a possibility. So let's encourage that. So Aaron, we congratulate you, baby, and we hope that you get all the support we can give you. And I wish you well in your race. And we're going to continue this on. It's not voting day for a while, so we'll be repeating this up, and we're going to be getting other Two for Blue candidates going, because 2022 is around the corner. Every congressional seat in our nation is up for grabs. 35 Senate seats, and every one of congressional seats is up. So there is a race for everybody.
And I really want to cut off really quick and just let everybody know, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're watching on Facebook, you can head over to YouTube right now, because Erin T is actually in the chat. So if you got questions for her, I'm sure she'd love to talk to you about it.
So, outstanding. She's going to be in chat. Let me catch up here. David Billings donated $5 through Super Chat and said, on the happy side of things, Dominic is now only $270 away from his goal. We can do this, Blue Dots. Indeed. Michael has, David is keeping up on Dominic's GoFundMe page, so we're only $270 away. He's going to Berkeley, baby. He's going to Berkeley. I'm just so proud of him. So yeah, Aaron's in the room. Aaron, are you there?
No, Aaron. Oh. Aaron's on the YouTube chat. I didn't say Discord. Oh, Aaron
is in the YouTube chat. I'm sorry. Oh, I see her there. Heidi. Hi, Aaron. I'm so happy to do that. Everybody is just tickled to death. Run, Aaron, run. Anyway, who we got here? Bernadette's in the room. How are you doing, darling? My screen moved.
I'm almost crying.
What are you crying about? What are you getting all mushy about? For one of our Blue Dots stepping up?
For Aaron, for Dominic, my grandson's going to Berkeley.
Your grandson's going to Berkeley, baby. I hope he's got his beads and his flowers and all that. You did get some peace symbols. Hey, look, I can send him a shirt,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's Berkeley. What else are you going to do? We're tickled to death for him, Bernadette.
He's so excited. He found out one of his friends that was in his class last year is also going with him. And so
he's got
they
a buddy.
To go as companion.
He's got a buddy.
Yeah, that's
there
awesome.
You go. It's a step in this kid's education that is going to make a drastic turn in his life. This opens up a lot of doors for him. And
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has contributed,
include
and those
mine
that are
in there
contributing
too.
Now. You get a personal message back from Dominic himself.
Yep.
Who wrote it. Thank you.
He'll write you back. He's a great kid.
Yes,
who has a great future ahead of him, and I like being a part of it. I know everybody else out there does too, because Dominic is going to become a productive member of society, and is going to go into a field that he desires. But he's always going to be socially.
Blue dot.
He's the littlest blue dot. He is always going to be socially active. So who knows? He could be like Aaron and one day run for city council, and next thing you know, there you go. It could happen. So anyway, Bernadette, we're glad you're here, baby.
And by the way,
yes,
David Billings has said it's $170. He's bad at math. Okay.
He's bad at math. We're only $170 away. That's close, baby. We'll get. We're gonna get there. I'm just so relieved.
So if I'm sniffling and all the rest of that, I'm just so excited. Mike.
Yes, I know you. Well, what grandparent wouldn't, or father, or whoever.
At the age of 11.
At the age of 11 has this kind of opportunity.
Yeah.
But not only that, Bernadette, it points to his motivation, his pursuit of education that he does on his own. He's an inquisitive kid. And just is ready to hit the. We've seen younger kids go to college and shit.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and he's very excited. He's very excited about.
I'm excited for him. Anyway, let's get Bill Jones in here. Bill, how you doing?
Well, I have a short story to share. I kind of let Bernadette know what I was up to, and she let me sneak in the room. But I won't be long if you want to let the other people on the panel in, and I'll share it with everybody. If you want me to do it now, it'll take about 60 seconds.
Well, let's get everybody in here. Sparky Dunk, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, John. I found out I'm going to get my money on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
Direct deposit. I use that Get Payment
now,
app
wait a minute.
thing on the IRS.
Yeah.
And somebody posted in the main discussion page that they'd updated it, so I went in there and checked, and I got the message. Come Wednesday, we're going to be putting money in your account. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get the $600 I'm still owed,
or will it be the whole $2,000? That's what it should be. It should be the whole $2,000. You haven't gotten the $600. I'm going to look right after the show. Maybe I'm going to get lucky too, because I'm like you. I haven't received anything. So,
but if they just give us me and my wife, that'd be $2,800. So I'll be on a spending spree.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Which is what it's all about, stimulating
the economy, and that's exactly what it's going to do.
So if somebody wants to match me, I'll put a $50 into what's his name?
Dominic. Dominic Priest. So Spark is putting up a $50 donation and is challenging somebody to meet him. Is that right?
Somebody to match it.
Well, let's check it out, because I'm just getting a notice coming across here that Sherry P just donated $5 to Super Chat, so she could say, check Dominic's total again.
Okay.
So, Bernadette, go check his total again, baby.
Checking now.
This family, I'm telling you, oh, Lord. Hey, which reminds me, this family. Hey, let's get TW in here. TW, while we go through checking and ciphering the books over there. How are you, brother?
Now, I actually was the one, Sparky, that helped everybody in the Blue Dot family with little tidbits on the stimulus thing.
Outstanding, TW. We appreciate you stepping up like that, brother.
Every time I would come in, people were like, what? So I'd go look and research and kind of found some stuff. Like, John, you need to go in and maybe do your taxes for next year. You might get the $2,800.
What'd you find out about me?
Well, if you didn't do your taxes last year,
I have it all in offshore accounts right now.
You need to go check that, because you might be getting your stimulus.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it right after the show. Are you shitting me? Hell yeah, I'm gonna check it. Tell me we couldn't use that right now. Everybody could use that.
Diana Mallory out. She needed some help.
Well, good.
Finally, you got me off my ass, and I did it.
Well, good. We're thankful for you for doing that for everybody. And okay. Well, wait, before we get started here, let's get Bill back in here, because Bill had a story. What do you got, Bill?
All right, Bill.
Ironically, it's kind of related. I didn't know that Bernadette was going to share that, but for those of you that don't know, I have a daughter late in life. She is 21 years old. She started as a STEM baby when she was 10.
Ouch.
And she went to high school. She went to high school at the North Carolina School of Science and Math, which is a STEM school. For those of you that don't know what STEM is, it's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's all basically a math science related thing. She graduated from NCSSM and got a 4-year scholarship to Notre Dame.
Wow.
Next month, she is graduating. This is kind of a little hard.
I would well up too.
This is Daddy's pride talking, but she's graduating with honors, with a baccalaureate degree in neuroscience research from Notre Dame.
Man,
and she called me this weekend, and she has agreed in principle, hasn't signed any of the papers yet, but she will be working for the next 2 years in Maryland at the National Institute of Health Neuroscience Research Center. And
Bill,
at the end of that 2 years, she'll have her master's. At the end of that 2 years, she'll have her master's degree, and at that time, they can talk about doctoral interests and whatnot. But anyway, I just wanted to share that and let I just want to let Bernadette know that starting out that young and doing stuff pays off. My daughter is a testament to that. She started at the end of 4th grade at 10, and here she is, 21 years old, getting a bachelor's in science from a very good university, and her future's set. She don't have to, work her knuckles to the bone like me, John, and everybody else. And the fun thing is the weird thing is she told me, she says, Dad, you always told me to do whatever made me happy, because when I go to work, it'll be fun. It won't be work.
That's true.
And what she's doing is something that makes her happy. And whether it was what I wanted or not, it's important. It's she's doing something that's important. It's important to her
and rewarding.
And I just wanted Bernadette to know that her grandson's going down the right path, and it's a good path. And I know he's going to do every bit as good as
I'm
my
with
daughter.
Pat, honey. It's giving me goosebumps.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, that's the path that we're looking for Dominic. That's the opportunity here.
Yep.
The path that Bill's daughter took at the age of 10, and look at how she has progressed in her life and in her career. She will be a benefit to this society for all of us. And these kids that go into STEM, that's who we need, baby.
Yep.
That's who we need.
And they'll do a lot better than you.
Bill.
Well, congratulations to you. And
Miss Linda's saying there's only $20 left to go on that. That's what I just saw go through.
This isn't about me or my daughter. It's about the future of the Blue Dots. We got a lot of young kids out there. They got their eyes on the prize. They may not be into politics. They might be into teaching or science or math or whatever. But the bottom line is they're working to better society.
There you go.
That is a wonderful thing. So, God bless you, family. I shared it with my 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and I wanted to share it with my very important Blue Dot family. Thank you, guys.
Well, your friends are the family you pick yourself. So, Bill,
Amen.
We love you, brother. Thank you for sharing that with us, and we wish the best for her. And I know she's gonna be a benefit to all of us.
She's gonna be a lot better shape than I am when she gets my age.
That's the idea.
We're
want a really nice retirement home there, bub.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Love you. See you on Thursday.
We love you back, Bill. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you on Thursday, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That and I can hear Bill swelling up. Yes, Bernadette.
Dominic's fund is at 2605.
2605. It's over.
Thank you.
Bernadette.
Yeah, I just sent mine in.
Bernadette, we love you, baby. We love Dominic.
Oh my God.
This family has done. Oh, baby, don't get me started, damn it.
Okay.
Stop that shit. This is
It's totally cool because he has to buy clothing and things like that in order to all the kids to look. Yes, and this is going to help tremendously, you guys. Thank you so much.
The story of Bill's daughter is going to be the story of Dominic. I know it is. And like I said, in science, technology, engineering, and math, are you shitting me? That's the things we need in this world to solve the problems that we're going to face. Start them early.
Lots to face. Trump screwed up everything.
Yeah, Donnie Boy's kind of screwed up everything. And boy, howdy, I could get into a rant right now about that shit because I've read more stories. And I was talking to Julia Thompson today on the phone, and we were joking about.
You know what? I got to say this because it's more than 2605 because Miss Julia just sent Dominic another $100. She sent Dominic a check on Friday for $100 with the note that she wrote to him to keep a journal of his adventures.
Oh, what wise words. Wise advice. From Julia.
Yes.
Well, I happened to get mail from her. And I talked to her on the phone today. She is a joy in herself. I love talking to her. That amazes me. Julia is
Right now.
Hey, John, I'll be right back. I've got to change my headset.
Yeah, you're crying. You want to get off here. Okay. I hear you. Julia Thompson sent me and she told me, oh, you don't do that. Well, I got to read this. I will not talk about the other things that were in this package. You can see them right over my left shoulder, if you can look closely. There are two. There are two bracelets up there from people who did not make it home. Anyway, personal story. They will stay right there.
There we go. There we go.
But Julia has been a free spirit all her life. I love the stories of her life. I really do. I enjoy talking to her so much. But she is quite the talent, really. And she's going to hate me for this. She said, don't. Well, this was written by Julia Thompson in 1976. Mind you, it's on the original paper here. This is not a copy. Crazy again. Well, the wind and the rain is falling down on my face, on my pain, and I'm crazy again. Come and goes like the falling snow. I'm in another place, I wear a different face, and I'm lazy again, just looking for a place to go. I walk around with my soul dragging in the ground, just trying to get away, trying to get lost, trying to be found. I failed out of line. I'm falling out of line, and I'm so far behind, and I'm blowing my mind away, like I've done before. This thing called peace of mind is so hard to find, and I'm breaking away from things that kept me high. This state of confusion is an illusion, you see, because where I want to go is not really where I need to be. Where I want to be, I'm sorry. I'll have another drink and a little time to think of the state of mind I'm in, going crazy again. And that's a song, but I can't sing, so I'm amazed with her talent as a songwriter. That's not the only song I've read one on here before that she wrote. And we have a lot of talent, but she is a wonderful person, isn't she, Bernadette? She is just a joy.
Yes, she is.
Wow, that's great.
Having never spoke to her or...
That's the amazing thing about this family.
I speak with her through YouTube. Having never met her, she has been so generous to Dominic, and I think she has a new pen pal.
Good. I hope Dominic stays in close touch with her.
Yes.
Julia could probably use that conversation herself. So
Yes.
she is. I told her to keep calling. I tell her, call me. You got my number. Call me anytime. But she won't. So I have to call her. So I just got to remember to call more often, Julia. Anyway, yes, this Blue Dot family has grown within itself, and I couldn't be more proud. This is a big thing that we pointed out here, but there have been other things happen within this Blue Dot family, member to member, that are amazing, are kind and generous, and so thoughtful and loving. It blows my mind away. And so yeah, we invite you to come by and join this Blue Dot family, baby. Come over here and get in the conversation on here, or come by our Discord channel and join in the conversation there. Whatever it takes, we'd love to have you. And believe me, you're going to find a very loving family here. There's some good people. I recommend them myself. Yeah, I vouch for them. Anyway, so what else is going on? You want to make fun of Matt Gatz?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Y'all know for a while I'm going to enjoy that story. It is heartbreaking because of the subject matter. We can't lose sight of that.
Yes.
We're not laughing at the fact that this man is engaged in molesting young ladies. Let's don't lose sight of that. But for a pompous Florida politician such as Matt Gaetz, I'm going to watch him go down in flames with a smile on my face and hope he gets every damn thing he got coming.
I think Donnie may be involved.
You think Donnie's what?
Involved.
Oh, yeah. Involved?
He kind of knew about something with Matt Gaetz.
Well, yeah, because William Barr, this all started under the Trump administration. This ain't something the Democrats, the evil Democrats, are doing to him. No. This was the evil Republicans coming after his ass. So, yeah, that's the one saving thing out of it I really like is the fact that it started before, under a different administration, under a different attorney general. And so, yeah, that clears up any of this. It's a political hit job. Nope.
Like it happened now, yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm just waiting to see the rest of the story play out. And who else, like you say, is in
hot water?
Who's cohorts? Because I was on Robin's show the other night, and Robin made the comment that that there is some journalist out there, somebody, that is pouring through hours and hours and hours of video footage of the floor of Congress, looking for that one shot of Matt Gaetz walking up to another congressman and holding up his phone and them giggling or something. They're going to find that footage. It might take a little while, but they will find that footage, and you're going to see what congressman they were talking to.
John, I think this guy, I believe his name is Greenberg.
Yeah.
He was the tax collector down there.
Right.
Skeezy type of a guy.
Yes, he
There's
is.
been several pictures of him and Gaetz and DeSantos and I believe Jim Jordan sitting around.
My goodness.
So I believe that quite a few people down there in the good old state of Florida actually knew about all of this.
So it was an inside little thing going on down here.
They know. And whether they have some involvement in it or not, that's hard to say. But they certainly knew this guy's pretty skeet. The both of them. Ew.
There's that guy on MSNBC that's ex-congressman from Florida.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. He's always on there. But he said Matt Gaetz was, everybody down here knows him from when he was in the assembly or local state legislature. He was a skeevy dude.
Down in Florida?
Yeah, and I forget what he exposed, but I can't remember that guy's name.
Well, this tax collector dude who got busted.
He's been indicted.
He's singing his ass off, and he ain't going down without taking Gaetz with him.
Yeah, he's going to try to save his ass. So, he's going to spill his guts, and I'm just laughing my ass all the way to the bank. Hey, I got a treat for y'all. We already told you about I got mail from Julia Thompson. I also got mail, and y'all might have seen a video of I won't be able to hear y'all for just a minute. I'm going to take them off for just a minute because I also got mail from Tammy Ames, who sent me some wonderful coffee, outstanding coffee, excellent coffee, and there was a package in there that I am forwarding to Bernadette Pree. By the way, there's a little something in there for her, so I'm forwarding that on. But Tammy Ames is known for her masks. Tammy Ames has made hundreds and hundreds of masks. Many of them for our Blue Dot family members, many of them custom to their way of life or their thought or something about them. So she has really gone out of her way to produce masks for a lot of people. And she sent me a new mask because I said I like to wear Tammy Ames mask. And I want to show you the new one that she sent me. And it's right over here. And let me put it on, because I feel quite comfortable in it, and it feels a whole lot more natural. And here is my new mask. It is E Pluribus Unum with eagles and stuff here. Very patriotic. And then I have my, yeah, you bet your ass I'm wearing this to HEB. Because I told her that after I shaved my beard off, people at HEB didn't recognize me anymore. They don't know that guy. Where's that guy with the beard? Well, as a matter of fact, this one's a little longer than mine. Mine was, but and it's a lot softer than mine. I wish mine would come out like that. Tammy Ames, you knocked it out of the ballpark, girl. Let me get this back off
Tammy
here.
is amazing. Tammy
Hell
is
yes,
amazing.
I'm wearing that to HEB. And thank you, baby. I love it. How y'all like that? Ain't that cool? Did y'all see it?
I love it. I knew it was going on.
You knew what was
There's
going on.
always some sort of conspiracy going on within the Blue Dot family.
Yeah, well, you're not knowledgeable of all the conspiracy. There are parts you don't know about.
I've noticed.
So, I'm telling you, this Blue Dot family, baby, we work in mysterious ways. I love my new mask. Thank you, Tammy Ames, so much. And
Don, give it up. Usually Bernadette knows before you do.
yeah, really, no shit. Bernadette knows everything before I do. So does Velda. And you, TW. And by the way, Tammy Ames, there's the Big Bamboo album back up there where it was. Oh, it's a little out of frame. I'll have to fix it. Because she kept asking me where my because she sent me, well, not that I need them, but Big Bamboo rolling papers right there. And I keep them right there. You never know. Texas
got the one that came in the album?
Look at what Schumer's trying to do, right?
Yes, Schumer's about to introduce it onto the Senate floor, baby. Let's get after it. It needs to be done.
Do you got the paper that came in the album, John?
That is not the album. That is actual just a poster of the album, because the real album is in my cedar chest out there, and yes, indeed, it has the paper in it. Yeah, I'll pull it out. I'll try to remember to pull it out and pull it onto the show and show Tammy Ames the album and open it up, and there's the paper. So
I actually smoked one of those.
You did? That's a hell of a freaking joint, my friend. Don't say I smoked it. How many people smoked it?
There was 17 people in a bungalow in Thailand.
Oh, Lord. I'm telling you.
We passed it around. You didn't even have to smoke it. You could get a contact high in there.
You could.
And you could draw on it, and it'd relight itself again.
Utapau is one of the few places where Mama San brought it to your barracks door. Delivery.
And speaking about that environmental disaster down in Florida.
Yeah.
My old roommate from Utapau lives in Bradenton, Florida.
Yeah.
Near where that is. And I sent him a message. I sent him a story, and I said, looks like your clong has gone crazy on you.
Oh, man. It's, yeah.
You remember the clong?
The clong. No.
It was a big drainage ditch that run right down through the middle of the base.
Yeah, I didn't know it had a name.
Went out. It's called the clong. That's
the clong.
That's what,
I don't remember that
sewage
name.
ditches are
Yeah,
called
I knew what it was.
Thailand.
What we called a benjo ditch. Yeah,
that's in Okinawa is a benjo ditch.
Yeah, that's what sticks in my mind is a benjo ditch.
But in Thailand, it was a clong.
Oh well, I'm getting my nationalities mixed up, my languages. The benjo ditch is the one that always stuck in my mind. If ever I saw one, it's a benjo ditch. Get the fuck away from that. Don't touch it. Ain't it nice to walk down memory lane? That was the place, though. That was not a good place. I mean, you were trying to stay away from drugs. That was not a good place to be. Mama saw him bring it right to the barracks door, and you talk about some. Yeah, original Thai stick, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Back in those days.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the bungalow area, all my buddies lived in it. Papa San sold it.
And it was Mama San come to us. She delivered it right to the damn barracks. That was where the days sit in my barracks. Anyway.
John.
Yes?
Can I give you an update?
What's the update?
Dominic's fund sits at $26.75.
$26.75. Dominic is going to Berkeley, baby.
Dominic's going to
Pack his bags. Go buy him some new clothes to put in the bags. And I'm serious. Need to get some flower power going there and some beads and shit. Don't send him down there without the proper gear. I'm living back in the 60s, baby. Randy Peterson, are you in here, brother?
Yes, sir. How are you guys today?
I am doing fine, shipmate. How are you?
I'm good. Weather's great in Arkansas. Bernadette, love you, sweetheart.
Thank you. I love you too.
We're
Randy.
all pretty happy for Dominic tonight. That is great. That put him over the top. I'm loving it. I am.
Awesome. So, hey, 75 in the Ozarks. Barbecue some jerk chicken today. Everything's fine. Got a job. Got a house. Got a new roof coming. I'm good, man.
Life is good. What more?
Right?
Yeah.
See, that's all it took was for Joe Biden to get elected. That's all.
Yeah.
Rainbows came out. The sun came out. Holy shit! Unicorns farting all over the place. Life is starting to look a little bit better. You know.
And for Bernadette, I got to give her one thing from Arkansas tonight.
What?
Trump.
Fuck Trump? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Fuck that con man. Can you believe conning his own people? These are people that donated to him, that wanted to help him bring America whatever the shit he's got going on.
Yeah, it's like, let's put a little uncheck button way down in the bottom of the page. They'll never see it.
Hide it in the small print, baby. If you didn't check that, they're coming back to take everything in your account, and that's what he did. If
I was that gal, I'd sue his ass.
Well,
For $1.5 billion.
That's how come he's having to return $120 million that he fraudulently took from people's accounts.
Oh,
but for so many, the damage is done. You know, when her electric bill didn't get paid, you think they go, well, wait. No, they shut the electric shit off.
Can we consider that racketeering?
I think it is, because there's a pattern of it.
Can anybody say RICO?
Yeah, RICO Act, because there's a systematic pattern. He had the Trump charities he was stealing from them. You know, he's had Trump University where he scammed people out of money. I don't know how his Trump wine and steak business is doing. I wouldn't touch the wine or the steak, either one. I guarantee you that shit.
Or the water.
Or the water. Trump water. Yes, shit, no, don't touch that crap. And then you got your scam on the dog charity. Down in Florida, Big Dog Ranch charity that they stole money from. And now you come up with this. Oh, man.
All of this was after his charity was shut down in New York.
Yes.
In the first place.
Yes, that children's charity was the first one. And they're no longer allowed to operate a charity. And they had to go to ethics class. You know, that's sad.
Yep.
When your kid, as big of a guy as you think you are, has to go through ethics class because you're scumbags.
Not one kid.
All three of them had to go. And none of them can hold a charity in New York again. And if they keep that shit up, Florida, well, they won't until they get rid of the Republicans down there in Florida, which they need to do. Big time. In 2022, though, baby, this is it. Every congressional seat in this country is up for election. Every congressman and woman in this country is on the ballot in 2022, and 35 senators. This is the big game, baby. And we need to come out. We need to come out strong in this shit. And on that note, you have to remember to support Aaron Trumbull, because that's where it starts. It starts at Monroe Town Council. It starts right there when we can start making a difference in our country. You know, so let's support her. Let's put that back up there in case y'all didn't see it. That's Erin Trombley, and she is running for town council of Monroe, New York, and you can contact her there on her Facebook page or her email address down there at the bottom. You want to say that? It's easier for you to say. I want to see how you pronounce it.
Moreau.
Moreau. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Moreau. Wow. When you say it more than once, it gets harder to say.
I love that you said Moreau because I used to live in, Monroe.
Well, that's just a difference by one letter. I wouldn't call it
living. Anyway, different story.
Yeah, Monroe Town Council. I'm going to say Moreau. I hope I'm saying that right, Aaron.
Even if we're not. There's the information, and support her in her efforts to win on the city council up there. That's what it takes, is support from us. And we are going to start doing that too for Blue with other candidates around the nation. We always remind people, don't give if it hurts you. Don't ever do that. Take care of yourself first. But if you have a little extra to give it to a good cause. Help Erin if you can. Support her in her campaign. And later on, we'll ask you to donate $2 or so to other candidates. Because 2022 is that important, because everything's coming down this. Joe Biden has thrown out a giant-size infrastructure plan, a plan for a future for this country that I like. Baby, let's get this shit going. New bridges, new roads, new hospital, high-speed rail. Are you shitting me? Electric cars? Yes, 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 and yes. Let's get it going. But we need the Congress and we need the Senate in order to do it. And right now, there's a 50-50 split in the Senate. Everything's going to be tight to get anything done. I can't see anything but get rid of the filibuster and let's get on with the business. And but baby, this 2022 is going to be a major battle in this country, because the Republicans are already setting out the cannons, baby. They're trying to stop you from voting, and we need to get out and do what we've done before, en masse, in a wave, and show them that you ain't taking our country, baby. What?
He told me a month ago what size shirt he wears. I already bought a mailer today. It's sitting on my kitchen table. I haven't figured out the shirt that I'm going to send Travis. You've got enough hog shirts in that bucket. You don't need no more.
Yeah, I wore one the other day, by the way. I didn't wear it on camera, but I did. I wore it to town the other day. My woo pig. Yes, wore it to town the other day. Because I have such a massive selections of T-shirts, I tell you.
Buddy has a blues band. He just got his CDs in, and I'm thinking about buying you guys a CD to send to Travis and a shirt. So I know Travis, I think, wears a large, so I'm going to drop $40. Get Travis a large shirt. Sorry, John, you're not getting this one.
That's all right, brother. I see how you are.
Well, I appreciate the hell out of it, Randy.
I appreciate it too, Randy. Travis does not get as much attention as he should, as he deserves.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I stay in the background, so I'm not looking for attention.
Well, you're not as pretty as your daddy.
Fuck no, I'm not. I didn't have as good of a beard as you. Shit.
I wish I looked like you. I used to look like you. I used to.
These shirts from my buddy's blues band. It's a really good looking shirt. And I'll send you guys a CD. You can listen to it with Mama and John and sit in your house and go, you know what? Randy's got some pretty good music. And
Randy's got the life cooking up in Arkansas, buddy.
Cooking.
Hey, I loved Arkansas when I went to visit up there. Shit. I loved it.
John, are you saying they broke the mold when they made you?
No. So, for a large shirt, right? If I send it, you got it, right?
That should be it.
Okay, well, I got your address. I'm going to fire it off in about 2 weeks, and you should have it shortly.
I look forward to it, Randy. I greatly appreciate it, man.
That's cool.
I also just like listening to music, so I'm looking forward to hearing
He is a big music. He's heavily into music, all sorts of music.
Really good CD. The band is really good. I talk to the guy every day. I played in his band. I've jammed with him on stage. You're going to really enjoy this. Whether you play it in your house or your car, you're going to go, good music.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, brother. Well, the way I'm going to cut it, I'm going to let somebody else in the room. I'm out of here. Great weather in Arkansas. Love everybody in this room. Love Bernadette. Love everybody.
Hey, Randy.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo pig.
Oh, hey,
woo pig, brother. Oh, wait. I don't want to lose
We're
this.
number one in baseball in college. We're number one in the whole country. Yes, sir.
Looking good, huh?
Awesome.
All right,
Yeah, we made it to the Elite Eight in basketball, too, but we didn't quite get it done. So, anyway, we're number one in baseball. I'll take it.
Outstanding. Outstanding, brother. Take care of yourself up in Arkansas. We love you.
I will. She'll have a shirt in the CD.
Outstanding. Outstanding. You faded off there, brother, but I got it.
Love you, man.
Love you back, brother. Take care of yourself. Semper Fortis, my friend. Semper Fortis, buddy. Take care. Let me catch up here real quick because D. Garrett donated $5 to Super Chat and said, Happy Harvest Day. B1. Does that say B1? Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We need to
Happy
move that
Harvest Day.
monitor closer to your face.
Well, I just had to switch it around in there because it was out. Anyway,
Yep.
Michael J. donated $2 and said, "Our kids are our future. It's time to invest in them." Indeed. That's what all of this. That's what this GoFundMe for Dominic Pre is, and that's what Joe Biden's infrastructure plan is: an investment in our future. So yes. And then Tammy Ames, Nana Lovely herself, came back with $2 and said, "Bernadette Pre, call me. I will do mask for Dominic's trip." Oh, outstanding.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. So call her,
Absolutely.
and she'll make sure Dominic's hooked up for the trip. He'll have some.
Right on.
I love her mask.
Right on.
I do. I wear her mask more than anything. I don't wear any other mask but Tammy's mask. I trust her.
Dominic is all about the mask, so he'll be excited about
There
that.
you go. There you go. And Sarge Tech donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Happy Easter. Today was excellent." I get it. Excellent. Yeah. Outstanding, Sarge Tech. Appreciate it. And before I put that down, I just saw Gary Springer will be popping up there on the screen just any second. Sent down a beaver buck all the way from Canada. Gary, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate it. Wait a minute, it's coming. I know it is. It's like, magic. It's a blue thing, and it should pop up right there with Jenny. Should. I just saw it before it hit that. Now we're all going to sit here and wait until it pops up on the screen. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, John.
Yes. There it is. Say.
You ever heard of a Congressman, Jeff Duncan?
Jeff Duncan does not ring a bell. Wait a minute. Is he out in California?
I don't. Maybe. I don't know.
No, that was Hunter. I believe his name was Hunter Duncan.
No, Duncan Hunter.
Yeah, Duncan Hunter. Yeah.
Okay.
Hunter Duncan. What did you say his name was? Jeff Duncan.
Jeff Duncan. But anyway, he put out a tweet, and Ted Lieu answered him. This is funny. I mean, not funny, but in light of Major League Baseball's stance to undermine election integrity laws, I have instructed my staff to begin drafting legislation to remove Major League Baseball's federal antitrust exemption. And then Ted Lieu answers him back, "Dear Representative Jeff Duncan, you are trying to use governmental power to punish a private business because you disagree with its views. Don't you and other GOP legislators ever lecture anyone on cancel culture ever again. Hypocrite."
Yeah. I tried to push a button over here and I messed up because I didn't have that enlarged at the right spot. There it is. All right, Congressman Jeff Redding, the 3rd District of South Carolina. In South Carolina, that's who he is. Oh, shit, I keep messing the wrong button. I better quit hitting buttons.
You just gotta practice.
No, well, you showed me how to do the command plus and minus so I can read the shit so it gets big.
No, you just need to practice, then you can hit all the buttons you want.
Y'all hear that, huh? Right? Y'all are my witness. I could hit all the buttons I want. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong and Secret Squirrels, came in with $5 and said, "Happy Easter. Way to go, Blue Dots. Dominic, so excited for you." There's a whole Blue Dot family excited for Dominic now. Because as in Bill's story, it's a possibility for these kids, especially those that are already showing such an interest in science and technologies, that they get that help in life to get them started. And wow, look what it did for Bill's family. You know, that's amazing. I'm just so tickled for him. So, but that's what we should all be. That's what I say. That's what the whole thing with.
My son just entered the room to let me know he just got a notification from GoFundMe to let us know that we have reached our fund. We have reached our goal.
You have reached the goal.
And it is climbing as we keep talking about it. It's currently at $26.95, and I don't know how to thank you guys.
Baby, we can hear the happiness in your voice. We can, and we know Dominic's happy. I mean, come on, this is really something for him. And I you know, when I first learned of it, I recognized it exactly for what it was, an opportunity to help somebody at a very crucial time in their life, to put them on a path that is really going to make a difference for all of us. And that's what that is,
Yeah.
Dominic. I mean,
There have
Bernadette.
been some major players that I want to give a big shout out to.
Go ahead.
John Bertavo and
Ah,
his family, for
ah,
one,
I heard about that guy.
for
He's overrated.
posting it on your webpage. Thank you very much. To David Billing for promoting this every time he came on.
David was great
He
at it.
has mentioned
David.
Dominic's fun. To Julia T, she sent $200. Thank you.
Boy, howdy.
To oh God, I'm gonna miss somebody. There's been so many. There's been people who have donated through the month over and over and over again. Keith Thompson,
Keith, our
Thank
buddy
you,
up in
bruh.
Minneapolis. He,
Michael James
you know,
has kept this in the forefront. Thank you very much, Michael, Linda, Miss Linda. Thank you very much, you guys. There, Diana Mallory, Dominic's other grandma.
Ah.
You guys have kept this going and going and going, and I can't tell
She
you how
does the
much
same
I
thing to
appreciate
us.
you guys.
you know,
Yep.
she donates all the time
And
here.
there's just some incredible people in this family that no matter what we say we're raising money for,
They come through.
give, and they give
Yeah.
consistently. Lone Wolf, you know what you've done.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
Lone Wolf has always been a major
It just-
player. Major
the
player.
list goes on and on. Judy, you've been out there giving $5 here and $5 there. Ben Stroud, I mean, just every blue dot that I can think of that I have had contact with. You guys are amazing.
Hey. Let's start that mushy shit again now. Come on, straighten up.
You guys are amazing. You
They
guys
are.
are amazing. I can't even type thank yous on YouTube right now. I can't see it.
A little welled up, are you?
Right.
I'm happy as shit.
Bernadette.
What a night. That's great.
Bernadette.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bernadette. Where is the little guy?
where is Donnie?
He's in the other room. He has been in here. I
Get
put
him in
myself
here.
on mute.
Get him
Hold
in
on
here.
for a minute.
Oh,
Let me
you gonna put him on the
let me call
spot, man.
to him.
Yeah,
All right.
we're gonna put him on the spot.
Let Dominic
buddy.
talk to him. Let Bernadette talk to Dominic. And while we wait on him, I want to thank Virginia Thomas, a.k.a. Ice Dragon. Ooh, I like that. Wait a minute. We have the Purple Moon Dragon. Now we have Virginia Thomas, the Ice Dragon. Donated $5 and said, just sending you a little Easter love from the Twin Cities. Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, I think.
All right, your turn.
Somebody give me a geography
Dominic?
lesson. Dominic, are you there?
Hello,
Hello.
Blue-Dots.
Hello, Dominic. Hey, I heard you're going to Berkeley.
Yep, yes I am.
Don't forget to wear flowers in your hair. Don't. It's a song. Don't tell your grandma to look it up for you. Anyway, Dominic, we could not be happier for you.
Ooh, I'm so excited. We reached our goal.
Yes, weeks to go. You're sliding in. Even got a few extra bucks to get you some new threads, brother. I told your grandma I wanted to see you in flowers and beads and stuff because it's a Berkeley.
You
thing.
keep referencing a decade
I
that
know it.
even I wasn't around for,
I
okay?
know it.
Jeez.
Pay no attention to the old man,
That's
Dominic.
all right. Dominic hangs with me. He knows a lot about those.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, Dominic, we are so happy for you, and we know that this is just the thing to put you on the path of a future that we can all be proud of you, buddy. I know
Thank you.
I know you're going to save the world. That's why I'm into this, because I know you're going to save the world, just like Bill's daughter did when she went through this.
I will try.
Well, we're counting on it. No pressure now, mind you, but we're all counting on you.
And as you're doing that, do one crucial thing, Dominic. Don't stop being you. Don't stop loving what you love. Keep being yourself and just keep at it. You are an inspiration to us all, and we cannot
Indeed.
wait to see where you go and keep being yourself.
Oh my
Outstanding.
goodness.
Remember
I
to
don't know
take
what to say.
Just
Remember
say thank you.
Remember to take pictures.
Oh yeah, that too, please.
Yeah,
We'd
take
love to.
pictures.
We'd love to see.
And
Yeah,
keep
definitely.
Julia Thompson was right. Keep a journal. Even at your age, Dominic, you'd be amazed at what that will bring you later on in life. I started mine late in life in 2001 when I went on a trip with my kids around the nation, and now I can look back at that journal and remember so many memories. So yeah, that's a good idea. Write it down.
I will.
Write it down so you'll remember
I
that.
will definitely
Because your
keep
mind is-
track of what I've been doing.
Because your mind is going to get full of science and technology and engineering and math, and so you won't maybe push some of them other things out your mind. So you need to write them down, so when you're old like us, you can look back. Dominic, we are so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Well,
I will not let any of you down.
I
This
have
money
full
will
faith
not
in you.
go to waste.
Thank you. Well, good. We're counting on you, and just do you. Like Travis said, do you. You're doing fine so far. You've gotten this far. Hell, you got the invitation, and now you've met the criteria. So just keep being you, because you seem to be doing a fine job of it. Probably had something to do with your dad and your grandma and other family around you. A little bit.
A little bit.
So we're proud of all of you. So it's a Blue Dot family.
All right.
I love
What do you
it.
say?
Thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome, Dominic, from the whole Blue Dot family. You make us proud now, but that's we're just so proud of you, and we just want to see your future as bright as it can be. So.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Take care of yourself,
And when
little
you
buddy.
come back, you could give a good report.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I want to hear about that
All
robot
right.
shit.
And ask
All
John
right.
and Grandma cry.
Yes.
I think Grandma's had enough
John, I
crying
heard
from
you
that.
tearing up. Come on now.
Hey, we don't do that shit around here,
You
mushy
big
crap like
mushy
that.
guy, you.
Johnny Fly donated $5 to Super Chat and said, I am so happy for Dominic and Bernadette. Our family always pulls through when we all stick together. Congrats to Dominic and the fuck Trump lady. The fuck Trump lady.
All right.
You know
you
who
didn't
that
hear
is,
that, okay?
No, he didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that.
That's
part,
not what he heard.
right.
These are not the droids
All
you're
right.
looking for. Judy donated $5 through Super Chat. Judy, thank you very much. And Michael Johnson donated $2 to Super Chat and said, from Harry S. Truman's home Independence, from Independence, Missouri, love you. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it so much. Or does that say Michelle? I can't see it very. Man, I got to get my glasses
No,
really
I
fixed.
think it was Michael.
It's Michael.
Johnson.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Because it's.
All right, Dominic's taking off. He's got candy to go find or something like that.
Really?
Bye.
Bye, Dominic.
Bye,
Take care of
bye.
yourself, buddy. Hey,
Say
Okay.
all right.
what kind
All
of
right.
what kind of candy are we talking about?
See you later.
Y'all take care of
Hey,
yourself.
Dominic, look in the veggie drawer in the refrigerator.
Oh, it's in the
might
veggie
have to-
drawer. The
Yeah,
candy
you
is
have
in
to
the
hide it.
veggie drawer. What kind of messages is going on here?
Usually you had to go outside and find all this candy.
Yeah, well, it was a little foggy and overcast this morning. Nobody was going outside.
Yeah, who's going to look in the vegetable drawer? That's not where the Easter Bunny. Well, maybe so.
Exactly. Who's going to look in the vegetable drawer?
That's
It's a
true.
perfect place to hide.
That is.
Usually the Easter bunny's in the, usually in the refrigerator.
I hope
Oh,
everybody had a great Easter, in whichever way you celebrated it. Even if you did nothing like me, we did nothing. Kind of hung around the house there and had a nice,
I
peaceful
think
day.
I napped most of the day.
You took a nap. See there? It was an Easter nap. See? So,
I got freaked out by bees yesterday.
oh hell,
Oh,
that's not good.
no.
Angry bees or what?
Well, the house I live in, I heard, was my family home. When we remodeled added a furnace to the house, they had to move the water heater outside. So
Right.
they built a little shed for it, and we gotten gas at the time, so we went to gas water heater. So it's a little shed out there
Oh, okay.
off the side of the building. It's got some holes drilled in it to vent a little bit,
Yeah, but it's a nice warm.
Like I go out there, and it's all painted the same color as the house. It's a green color. I go out there yesterday, and there's like a swarm of bees just buzzing around that little shed. And I'm going,
I love bees.
I'm going, what in the hell are these damn bees
as long as
doing?
they don't sting me.
So I go online, I look for a beekeeper. I get this
outstanding
number of a person, a company up in Cottonwood, which is just north of Red Bluff.
Right.
And I call and I get a woman, and she goes, yes. And I tell her my problem, and she goes, oh, they might be trying to build a home in there.
Yeah, probably so.
And she goes, my husband does the work, but he's in Red Bluff right now. As a matter of fact, I'll give him a call and let him know. Maybe he can swing by.
Really?
So, well, he was at the Home Depot, and he calls me. He says, how long does it take to get there? I said, it's not more than 10 minutes. Tell him where I live and everything. So he comes on by, because I didn't want to kill the bees or anything, but I just wanted to go away. So he comes over there. He's not scared of bees at all.
Don't you like it when they just walk up like it's nothing? It's like, wait a minute. Those are bees, right?
Beekeeper suit in the back of his van that he was driving, like a Chrysler van or something. And he just comes over there and he goes, how do you open the door on this thing? I said, there's a little thing right there. And he opened and he slowly pulls it open. He looks in there, he looks around, and goes, oh, they're not trying to build a home yet. But if you leave this door open, they'll probably go away because they don't like the light, because I don't know nothing about bees. And so I left the door open to the water heater cabinet, and he just says, you got any wasp spray? And I said, yeah. He says, after they're gone, go in there and spray the wasp spray around, because they won't like the smell, and they won't come back.
They won't come back. Yeah. Don't spray them.
So I learned about bees yesterday. So I've become a cross-pollinator of sorts.
Good.
We always talk about.
I learned so much. A lot about bees. Don't test me right now, because I probably couldn't remember.
Well,
shit
the
right
bees
now,
are. I got a memorial garden, or something we call it, for my mom and dad, because I got 2 monuments out there for them.
Right.
And we got all these plants out there that the bees really like. And I told the bee guys that they usually hang out over there, but they weren't over there.
They decided to stay.
They decided to move in on this little building.
Right.
So today I go out, and the bees are back on the little flowers and the little plants, and they're not going anywhere near that green building.
There you go.
So I'm happy.
There you go.
That's my.
The bees are happy. You're happy. It's a win-win situation. There you go.
That's my Easter story.
Your Easter story. That's cool. What Easter story? Anybody else got an Easter story? Y'all didn't do shit today. It's Easter. Come on.
Not really.
I did laundry today.
What did we do today?
I'm cooking Easter dinner tonight.
There
My
you
son
go.
bought
There you
T-bone
go.
steak, so yeah.
I'm trying to remember
about
what the
that.
hell I did today. Not a whole lot of anything.
Yeah.
I was pretty well.
I don't know,
I
but
remember
Dominic,
having my head in the news all day.
But Dominic getting his trip is probably the highlight of my Easter. So
yeah, that's the highlight of my day.
My grandson just got, just went over his fundraising in his fundraiser on Easter.
On Easter, it's a miracle, as Robert
Dominic
would call it. It's a
gets up
miracle.
every morning, and I tell him that today we're going to get up and we're going to grow that one big brain cell you have and make it bigger.
There you go.
And he says to me, I only have one. And I'm like, yep. And we're going to make it bigger.
We're going to take care of it and make it as big as it can get every day.
That's right.
The day we start learning something, I feel bad for you. If you think you know everything, I feel bad for you because you miss some things.
That's right.
We have all missed things. None of us are.
Thank you guys so
wise.
much. You made my day. You made his day, I'm sure.
I'm tickled to death that he made his goal, and that this is a done deal now, and he's on his way, because it is. I knew from the minute that I saw that invitation, this is a possibility to really make it put somebody on a path.
Come on, Mark.
This will lead to something else. His graduation from this will lead to something else, and that path just keeps going up. So yeah, and like I say, it's great for all of us. Dominic's future is our future. As we have seen here lately, we have to invest in the future, and that's why Joe Biden's going big, baby. Let's don't forget that. Joe Biden is making a big, bold plan here on infrastructure, which this country desperately needs. Huh?
And part of that plan in the infrastructure plan is to give parents, should they need time off, to have the crisis.
The family leave plan? Yes.
Family leave plan.
You mean like they have over in Europe?
Because they're finally making them pay their fair share.
Yes.
Well, that's what the Republicans were all up in arms about today. This is not an infrastructure plan; it's a tax increase plan. Yeah, on those that need the increase, and we're not raising them up as high as they've ever been in history. Hell, if we were doing that, we'd be talking about 80-90%. Let's go.
Hell, you know what? Check this out. Perhaps if the wealthy and the rich in this country had been paying their fair share, we wouldn't need to rebuild our infrastructure, because it would already been done.
Yeah. We need to, it's not only, we also need to prioritize. I think I've seen an analogy of how much one aircraft carrier costs and what we could do with that kind of money. The cost it for us to build one aircraft carrier, how many roads and bridges and shit that could do.
All that in, well, and you could put that into.
And I'm a Navy guy. We love boats.
Broadband.
Yes, universal broadband for everybody in rural areas. Besides our electrical grid, our roads, our bridges, our bridge here in Corpus Christi is being replaced as we speak. There's a new bridge being built right next to the old one, because the old one's fixing to fall into the bay, and they're trying to get it done before it does that, because it's got a very bad rating from the engineering, as most of our bridges do in this nation. These bridges were built back in the 50s and 60s, baby. That's when we cranked it up, baby, because the rich were being taxed at a very high rate back then.
They're so old that we're having to keep restructuring.
Yes, our interstate system was built back then. All the major infrastructure.
They're doing work on one of our bridges right here in Red Bluff over the Sacramento River. They're upgrading it.
There you go.
They've been doing a work. There's a bridge that goes over I-7. They've been working on that for the past 10 years. Because every time they fix part of it goes down. They fix another part, that part falls down.
No. See, that's what made me nervous about this bridge down here in Corpus Christi. Is the engineering company that started this bridge was the same engineering company that built the bridge in Florida that collapsed. Well, wait a minute now. Back up the bus here. Who are these guys? Anyway, they got new engineering corporation.
John goes over that every day.
Yeah, no, not me, brother. I know a different way. I don't want to go over either one of them bridges right now. One's not done, and the other one I don't like going across anymore. If I can avoid it, I go the back way around the ship channel.
Do you got bridgeophobia?
No. I just don't like that freaking bridge because I've already investigated the shit. That's the sad shit about doing this kind of stuff. It's the crap that sticks in your head. Yes, our bridge is no good. They're afraid it's going to fall in. We need a bigger bridge. Well, we need a bigger bridge so bigger boats can come under here and get more oil and gas, because that's what we do here. That ship channel leads to nothing but a bunch of refineries up and down that ship channel. That's what this city's about. With the taller bridge, maybe they'll be able to toss in a cruise ship. Who knows? But it's all about port business, this bridge. It's not really about the safety thing, although we need it desperately. This bridge's been here a long time. It's an icon of this city. But it needs to be replaced, and now it is. But it's a much taller bridge that'll allow much bigger ships to come into the port. And that's what we're about. Oil and gas, baby. We got lots of it to pump on the ships here.
Yes.
That's what Texas is down here. Oil and gas. If it ain't oil and gas, it's cattle. Pick one, baby. That's what we do down here. But we're getting up in the tech business here, too. We got SpaceX down here now. Hell, we're getting on the cutting edge. Hell, Elon Musk is asking people to move to Texas. Come get a job here at SpaceX. That's what he's advertising. So, yeah, come on down, baby. It's right down the road for me. Beautiful area.
Have you drove by that wind turbine lay down yard lately?
The one in the port?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the port down there. When you go down there, there's a big section up there where they, all the blades and the sections of the towers. Yeah, every time they come out of the port, they put them on trucks and they have to have a whole convoy for one blade to get that thing down the highway because they're massive. They're huge.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we see them quite often.
And we're also going to donate pontoon boat fund for John.
Yeah.
for his pickup truck, just in case.
Just
that
in
bridge
case.
doesn't fall.
Yeah, well, it's not for my house. I'm not worried about the bridge. It's the old ass dam upriver from me that had a bulge in it 30 years ago. Don't think I think about that dam all the time, brother. Yes, we need some infrastructure work. If that thing busts, my ass is gone. See y'all later. I'll be on a surfboard heading towards the bay out there. Anyway. Oh, well. It's been a wonderful evening.
Well, one thing about it, put it this way, John. You won't have to work your truck for a while.
No, I won't be able to find my truck for a while if that happens. Yeah, that's the only thing I worry about down here. We go through floods, but they're man-made floods, meaning that the dam wasn't properly managed, and thereby causing an immediate release of a lot of water. But the dam is under new management. And we haven't had that problem since.
Like you said, when it comes because that creek.
I got river graphs all up and down the river. Hell yes, I know it's coming. Oh, look, it rained like shit over there by Catula. Oh, look at all that water on that graph. It's going to the lake. Yeah, it's going to the lake. So if the lake's already at 100% and there's a shitload of water coming down the river, get rid of some of the water real fast. But don't open all the gates at an emergency. Anyway. That's my opinion down here. It's not every time we flood, it's a miscalculation, I think. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by tonight. Indeed, it was a wonderful night to see Dominic GoFundMe for his STEM. Over the top, baby. That just makes us all so happy in this family. It is the buzz in the chat. I appreciate it so much. That this Blue Dot family came together and did that. It's and that's not the only cause we'll have going on. When we find a good cause, we're going to get together and do what needs to be done. This family always comes together, and they continue to come together for us, as you can see in the chat tonight, that the donations we get tonight, and those through our Patreon page, those names going across the screen right now. As I always say, $1 a month, where are you going to find such fine entertainment? You can't beat it. And we appreciate it tremendously. And it keeps the lights on and pays the bills. So we appreciate it tremendously. This family is it's family, baby. Friends are the family you pick for yourself. That's who y'all are. Anyway, Bernadette, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it tremendously.
Thank you, Blue Dots. I appreciate it tremendously.
Well, we know you do, and we know that's the right thing. And Dominic is tickled to death, and I know he's excited. So he's excited. You're excited. It's just an exciting day. So we appreciate it tremendously. You being here for them. Anyway, thank you, Sparky Doug.
Yeah,
brother. We appreciate you coming by.
Well, I was trying to drag some other hornies over tonight.
You got some hornies over?
They
didn't show up, huh?
They didn't want to show up.
I had a great time on Robin's show.
Robin said he was going to come over and bug Steve from Georgetown, but neither one showed up. So.
Well, they got tight schedules, I'm sure, or they just forgot. I'll razz their ass next Friday.
Well, didn't Robin say she would come over?
Yeah. She said she might try to come over on Sunday. But
yeah.
I'm sure she probably got tied up with something else. Anytime any of the Horn family want to come over and visit, we're always, we have the doormat out here, buddy. Come visit.
Okay.
Come sit a spell. Anyway, Spark, thank you for being here. And T.W. Travis all the way out there in Colorado, brother. And Mork. We seen him. We heard him in there, brother. Take care of Mork for us.
Yeah, he was out. We went out for a walk when we were on.
Had to do the constitutional walk. There you go.
Yeah.
Had to take care of the business. Anyway, thank you, brother, for being here. We appreciate it. And all of you out in our YouTube family, our Facebook family, our Periscope family. The time you give is precious, so we appreciate it tremendously that you come by here and spend it with us. Thank you very much. And we're in the middle of a pandemic still, so even if you're vaccinated, wear your mask, stay socially distanced, stay the hell away from nasty ass people, and put a smile on your house, in your heart, and in your house. And again, to all our Christian friends, happy Easter. To our Jewish friends, happy Passover. And for the rest of y'all, happy Sunday. We'll be back here on Monday for another rant. We'll start this stuff all over again and look forward to next weekend. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself, and we love you. Y'all say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye. Happy Easter.
Goodbye. And happy
Night all.
Easter. Good night all. Y'all come back now, you hear? We'll talk to y'all later. We'll see you then. Bye.